CBS News chief election and campaign correspondent Robert Costa is outside the Manhattan DA's office with the latest. Robert, it is great to see you. The timing of this announcement seemed to come as a surprise to just about everyone. I mean, Trump himself mentioned this was coming down the pike, but then it didn't. So why do you think the DA decided to act now?
Based on our conversations with sources familiar with this investigation, District Attorney Alvin Bragg felt he had arrived at a point in terms of evidence and testimony to seek an indictment from this grand jury. What we have learned in recent days is that the scope of this indictment is likely broader than the hush money payments. This could include other financial records and schemes from Trump's inner circle during the 2016 campaign.
All right, let's move to what we might be hearing in terms of the defense. Now, one of Donald Trump's attorneys, Joe Tacopina, spoke to CBS this morning. Let's first play some of what Mr. Tacopina said and get your reaction on the other side there.
How worried is Donald Trump about this indictment?
Oh, he's not worried at all. I mean, he's upset, angry. He is being persecuted politically. That is clear to many people, not only on the right, but on the left. And we as Americans honestly should be concerned. Today it's Donald Trump. Tomorrow it's going to be a Democrat. The day after that it could be your brother, your son, your daughter. And we have to be concerned about the rule of law falling, because what's happened here is this is a case that would not have been brought against another individual in this country if his name wasn't Donald Trump.
All right, so Joe Tacopina says that his client isn't worried. Robert, what do you think?
Based on our conversations over the past 24 hours, Jim, with close allies of former President Trump, he was stunned by the timing of this indictment because there had been reports that this grand jury might not meet for another week, if not another month. And now it has issued this indictment, a historic indictment of a former president, the first ever issued of its kind. Trump believes that the Republican Party, however, will rally around his side as he continues to seek the White House once again. Believes that his grievances, his criticism of this investigation will make Republicans feel like outsiders with the legal system, and he will try to stoke that feeling as he continues to move toward the nomination.
And Robert, Trump has been on defense plenty of times before. When he was impeached, he used that to his political advantage. How do you think this will impact him politically?
It's hard to say, Ouija, because this is a legal variable. We don't know even the details of this indictment at this point. It remains under seal. And this all comes as Trump continues to face legal challenges in Georgia. Will DA Fani Willis down in Fulton County decide to move forward with a criminal grand jury there and issue an indictment to Trump? And what about special counsel Jack Smith investigating Trump on two federal fronts in Washington, D.C., his handling of classified records, as well as his conduct in and around the January 6th Capitol attack? All of this hovers over Trump at this moment, and no one, even those close to these investigations as witnesses and lawyers, really knows exactly how it's all going to play out.
Robert Costa on the historic indictment of Donald Trump. Thank you so much.